I have the lovely grandma back again with me, but today we're not taste testing mascarpone. What was it? Mascarpone?
Mascarpone.
Mascarpone cheese. We are making a cooking video, baking video. We are using Hershey's. Now, I'll bring these in. Hershey's candy canes. There you guys go. You guys have it. We're making blossoms out of these. This is one of my favorite cookies come Christmas time, right?
Correct.
Correct, and I always eat all of them, so...
Yeah, before I get them made.
Yeah, before they actually get finally made, I have them all gone. So we're going to make 48 of them today, hopefully, and we'll surprise Mom later on when she comes home if I don't eat them all in the dog. So the first objective that you want to do is you want to beat your butter, you want to beat your sugar, and you want to beat your eggs. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use a very old Hamilton beater that we still have yet to upgrade, and we're going to put our butter into a medium-sized bowl. 1 stick of butter to half a cup. From the butter, you do want to add in your granulated sugar. In this case, after 1 stick of butter, we're going to add in a cup of granulated sugar, so we get that made up here. And as you can see here, I'm using a standard measuring cup, and I'm just going to add 1 cup of sugar in here, and I'll top it off. Every now and then you'll see me, I will try and level it out. I'll take an eye look at it and make sure that it is at 1 cup, and for here we were at a 3/4 cup. And what I'll do is I'll just tap it down, and it's a little above 1, so I'll empty it out. So when you have your cup of granulated sugar, what you're going to do is you're going to just put it in your bowl with your butter. Along with that, you're going to grab your 1 egg. Now, I highly recommend with your butter and egg to leave them out at least an hour prior to using them, because what it will do is it will bring them to room temperature. It doesn't matter how you break the egg, as long as you break the egg and you have no shell, you are fine to use in the cookies. So we're going to move that aside. The next key ingredient that I use is a Madagascar vanilla bean here, as I'll zoom in for you guys. This is called Nelson Macy's vanilla bean. There you guys have it. You guys can look that up. It's quite expensive, but it works. It's wonderful. Recipe calls for about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This is very strong vanilla bean. It's real vanilla. It's not fake. It's not pure extract. And I will eye it up. I love a little extra vanilla in my cookies as well as ice cream and stuff. So as you can see here now in our bowl, we do have vanilla here. And we do have the egg, we do have a cup of granulated sugar, and we have 1 stick of butter. So what we're going to do now is we're going to use our beaters, and we're just going to beat it until it's a creamy mixture. See, we do have our mixture here. It is quite creamery. If I take a quick look at it, it is quite good. It's very vanilla-y. It's what I like from a cookie batter. The crystallization from the sugar, it's very sweet for this type of cookie, along with the mint that we're going to be putting in. My grandmother's unwrapping 48 mints right now. Poor grandma. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare my flour base blend. I'm going to use 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You can use any type of flour. There's Golden, there's, store brand. I'll post it down in the description which one, is the better one after I look it up. And I just level it off. It'll create a little dust. That's all right. Don't worry about that. Your grandmother can clean it up for you just like mine. The next thing that you want to do is you want about a 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. I'm just going to eye this up just because I've been doing this for a while. I can eye it up a little bit. Yeah, that too, eyeballing. So I'm going to say that that's about a 1/4 right there. You just then see me waste about 3/4 of a teaspoon. Next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Again, eyeing it up. Now this recipe does call for milk. I haven't really used a milk blend before, so it's going to be quite interesting. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sift in some flour from your flour base into your butter base here. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that it's completely blended before you add in more of your flour mixture. As you add in more flour, your butter mixture will become very heavy, and you'll want to make sure that you work it in thoroughly until your flour mixture has disappeared inside your butter mixture. Alright, so now the next thing that you're going to want to do is you want to grab about a teaspoon of the sugar mixture, of the sugar dough mixture, and you just want to roll it into a ball. An easy way to do this is by putting flour on your hands, and it won't make the mixture stick here. but you just want to roll it into about a decent sized ball. That is what your ball should look like. It is very small. It's not that big. It's about a 1½ teaspoon sized round dough ball. From there, you're just going to want to roll it into some sugar base and just coat the ball until it is coated, and you just place it on the tray. Add about 2 inches of space between your one ball and your next ball. We have about 1 and maybe 6/10, maybe 7/10 of a tray filled with our dough. Oh, just moved half of the dough. Yeah, it's all good. And what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put it in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes at 350 degrees. We preheated our oven in the beginning. That way, we can just slip these in. 8 minutes later, bring them out. Let them cool for about 1 minute to 2 minutes, and then put the Hershey Kiss in them. Okay, so the cookies are done. They look beautiful. Look at how white those are. They look nice. They got the granulated sugar on them. The browns underneath of them are golden, which it is golden, so we are good to go. We're gonna let these cool 2 to 3 minutes on the cooling rack down there. My Graham's gonna insert the other ones for 8 to 10 minutes, and we'll be good. And then what we'll do after these have cooled for 2 to 3, we'll put a piece of candy cane in them. You can use any type of Hershey Kisses. We got mints because it was on sale, and why not? So what you're just gonna do is you're just gonna grab a mint or a Hershey Kiss, and you're just gonna push them right down in, and you'll feel kind of a melt feel to the bottom of them, and that is because the cookie heat in the pan heat is rising, so that it's gonna make the bottom a lot smooth and it's gonna slide. So you just place them down in, give them a little pressure, put them down. You're just going to take them off. They're quite easy to come off because of their sugar base, and what you can see here, it is slightly golden brown, which is how you want your cookie bottom to be. They just come off very nice and neatly. So what you have here now is you have 24 beautiful mint sugar cookies, also known as candy cane blossoms, and they just look absolutely wonderful. They do have a beautiful golden brown base to them, which gives them the definition of a cookie. Alright, so we have finally completed what seems to be a wonderful granulated vanilla bean Hershey Kiss type minty cookie, I guess. We're gonna give it a shot. It looks delicious. If I press down on the Hershey Kiss, the chocolate just melts. It's absolutely wonderful. I'll try it real quick.
Not bad. Be good with the regular milk chocolate too, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I definitely do think, yeah, adding the regular milk chocolate to it would also be a good feature. It has a sweet, a very sweet sugar taste, which is nice. It's not too low, it's not too sweet. The mint, I think, also draws out the flavor from the vanilla bean.
Not bad.
If you were to rate it 1 to 10, what would you rate it?
About a 7 or 8.
Yeah, I was thinking about a 6.5, 7.
Not bad.
What to do different though? What do you think?
Instead of using the mint, use the chocolate.
Yeah, you aren't a big fan of mint, are you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, they seem they're dense. They're soft. We baked them for 10 to 11, 12 minutes, something like that. That's some sort. So they're not bad. I could definitely use it as a mint fresher. And the recipe wasn't hard, and the recipe is down below. If you haven't seen our previous video, we taste tested mascarpone. Mascarpone. That is going to be spotlighted feature here, right here. I'll place it like right here in front of her. You can easily click on that and head over to that video. Also, if you like this video, drop a like for her, not for me. Drop a like for her. Let's try and get 9 likes. I do recommend this. You can do whatever you want with them. You could, you know, dye the dough up a little bit. There's so much you can do, and
pink and purple for Easter.
But overall, I enjoyed it. I really did. So, not bad at all.